I now have the privilege of attending there for 2 years as a graphic communications major. I plan to graduate on time, and by the way, she's maintaining something like a 397 grade point average. Program in 2012. Currently, I'm working as an intern in shorewood packing at East Flat Rock. I assure you that I will continue to work hard during my last 2 years at Clemson University. Thank you again for all the time and effort you put into helping students like me achieve their dreams. Sincerely, Charity Rayburn.
Oh, thank you, Dennis. And I mentioned this 2 weeks ago at the scholarship, but I had attended at North Buncombe. They honor the people. Those that have given these scholarships have an opportunity to attend a ceremony, and I discovered that our $3,000 is significant. That most of the other service clubs in the community are $1,000 or $500. So I think we can be proud of the $21,000 that we give away every year for these scholarships. It's significant. It's significant to the kids, and it's significant to the community. So, self-congratulations. Keith, you had something you wanted to say. I'll get into pancake breakfast.
Good news. $3 for the good news. My daughter, Sarah Ann Thompson, graduated on Saturday from high school at the North Carolina School of Science and Mathematics, and is going to Chapel Hill in August to go to university and follow me 20 years after I started in graduate school there. So we're all very proud of her, and she's sort of grown up with having Civitans around her most of her life.
Thank you, Keith. And did anyone know that we were having a pancake breakfast this coming Saturday? Did you see the sign by any chance? All right. George, lean over and get up. And it's at the Irene Wortham. Irene Wortham Center. It's off of. They actually, if you want directions, you have to buy a ticket because they're on the back of the ticket. Anyway, I have tickets up here. Individual tickets. Buy a packet of 30 or a packet of 6 for $30, so that you can give them to your friends and so on, or colleagues or whatever. We've given the guests a pancake breakfast, and so hopefully we'll have a good turnout. I have a sign-up sheet up here also, so let's get some enthusiasm for this. It was a lot of fun last year. We had WLS come in. Did I say that right? WLOS. And I don't know if we'll get them there again this year or not, but I guess we've been getting a lot of publicity on this. It's been in the paper a bunch of times, and so hopefully I've had one call of somebody who wanted tickets. That's not a whole lot, but it's 1,000% more than last year anyway, whatever that means. All right. We have the next important thing to do, and that is 50-50. And there's $15 in it today. So we're going to have Lew draw.
I want the winner to remember this.
Now, I won a couple of weeks ago, so I don't know. It should not be my turn again, but we'll see. All right, 883-5342. 5342. Did I do it again? Oh my God.
You better not. Recount. What are the odds?
All right, tell them what that says on there. 5342. I'm not going to do that with you again. That's another $15 for good news. Thank you very much. It is good news. That's great. So from here, unless you want to hear another joke, We're going to turn it over to Cal.
Good afternoon, Civitan. Our program today is an example of what you, as Civitans, can do to bring programs to our meetings. A few weeks ago, Tracy McFarland, one of our members, came to me and said, you've got to get Lew Kraus of Habitat for Humanity onto our program. He is the best man. He is the greatest guy. He is the finest person. You got to get him. So after I calmed Tracy down, I called Lewis, and after I introduced myself, I said, I'm with the Civitan Club, and one of our members, who is also one of your workers, suggested that you should be a speaker. And this guy is the best man. He is the greatest guy. He is the finest person. And I knew that I had two members of the Mutual Admiration Society with me. Tracy is not here today. If he were, he'd be introducing our speaker. Tracy is up at a long-planned family reunion in Maine. So right now he is eating lobster, and we are not eating lobster. Lew Kraus is a native of Newport News, Virginia. He moved later down to the Sarasota, Florida area, went to school down there, and if you can believe it, majored in and got a degree in music. He left there and he went to work briefly in British Columbia for their Canadian park system, and after a fairly short time returned to the rest of his family, which was still left down here in North Carolina. He joined Habitat for Humanity as a volunteer, and after a year, the board of directors came to him and said, this organization needs to be worked on. Would you take it over and be president? And he is the full-time career employee president of Habitat for Humanity. Let's give Lew Kraus a big Civitan welcome.
You know why Tracy's not here? The best and this, and yeah. Tracy knows better to be here. So, listen, thank you so much for giving time to hear about our organization. I want to give a brief overview of where we've been, and also then I have a small, short PowerPoint, I'll try to keep it short, to let you know where we're headed. I did come on staff in 1988 with Habitat for 1 year. And recently, the board asked me to come on for 1 year at that time, and I said I would do that. And recently I reminded my board president, Gordon Greenwood, known to many of you as Buddy Greenwood, that it's been a long year. And Buddy's comment to me was simply, well, you just haven't gotten your job done. So he's one up on me right now, and it has been a wonderful tenure that I've had with the organization. I've loved every moment of it, and am immensely proud to be associated with Asheville Area Habitat for Humanity. I think many of you know what the work of Habitat is about. We're house builders. We build houses and sell those houses to families who do not qualify for a conventional mortgage. Families that qualify with us have four things they have to come up with and show. First, residency of Buncombe County. That's the area in which our influence is limited at this point for this organization here. The second thing that we need to find out from our families is, what is your need for affordable housing? Need does not necessarily mean that your house is falling down around you. Need, in many cases,